G'day warbanders, and today I'm looking at a new game that caught my interest. The developer was nice enough to give me a key to look at it, so I might have a little bit of conflict of interest, but this is like a review or look at this game. It's very interesting. It's called Victory at Sea Atlantic, and it's a mix of RTS and, you know, grand strategy, I suppose, where you're sort of managing the entire naval forces of you know, Germany or the UK. They recently released an update where you can play as the Germans, which I am playing as right now. And yeah, it's very interesting in the sense that there's a strategic concern and there's tactical gameplay as well. And, you know, the biggest thing I like is that there's a, you know, logistical element with these buildings here, with, you know, constructing your war economy here. It might seem a bit too unrealistic, I suppose, to be managing like recruits and food and supplies as to these counters. So it is sort of extracted in that sense, but I think that's fine. You know, it doesn't have to be a fully accurate game. But what's the goal of this game? What do you actually do? How do you win? Well, essentially, if you're playing as the Germans, you're trying to suffocate Britain by attacking all these convoys that are coming from North America. Even North America is modeled in the game. And funnily enough, you can actually invade them if you're doing really well in the game. As you can see, they have lots of industry, way more industry than Britain. And your job, essentially as the Germans, is to block that those convoys that are sort of autonomous, so like they come in automatically across different routes, and you set patrols with your U-boats. But you don't have to play just with U-boats. Like, you could build up a surface fleet, you can build up a huge air force. You don't have to strictly follow history in the sense of unrestricted submarine warfare. You could focus on airplanes. Like, I could build a ton of airfields and start doing another Battle of Britain and trying to bomb, you know, these cities, right? Or you could focus on building battleships or destroyers. So there's multiple avenues of way to play, which, you know, heightens the replayability. I love replayability in games and like not having just one way to play. Again, historical accuracy is not really important in this game. And I'll say that straight up, is that it's a bit ahistorical in certain things, like you're building, you know, factories and all sorts of things like laboratories, right? These are all things that are in real life, obviously, but it's a bit arcadey in that sense where you're placing down buildings. But it's good for gameplay. And then you can also research different types of technology. You can eventually get to jet fighters, I'm pretty sure. You can get bouncing bombs, or you level up your industry, electronics. There's also an intelligence mechanic, so you can actually get some espionage going, which is, I assume, why I can't see what's in these regions. And there's even land combat. Like, you can eventually get to the point where you can conquer the UK, or if you're playing as Britain, you can launch your own Normandy invasion. But that requires you to have like full command of the sea, basically. And as the Germans, I always like playing as the Germans in World War II, World War I, because it's the underdog faction, usually. Especially in this conflict, the Battle for the Atlantic, where, you know, we don't have a large surface fleet. If we look at my Navy and we look at warships, you know, there's not a lot of, you know, material we have here. We got, you know, light cruisers, we got a couple of battleships, but that's not really enough. And yeah, I can like sort of harass the enemy if I want with these like surface fleets, and I might actually do that. And, you know, I'll try and get us a battle here and see if I can show you some combat. So I've got a U-boat patrol here. I'm going to try and attack. So there's this whole wheel menu, which is nice. And I will say up front, this game is a bit janky on the controls. Sometimes the controls are not smooth. And you can see that we've built some stuff, an AA gun, because there's actually aircraft in the game, which is really nice. And yeah, building. Rock show complete. The voice acting is a bit funny in this game, but I don't mind it. But yeah, I'm just trying to build up my industry, as you can see there, like just use up all my resources, which may be a good thing or bad thing. I'm still learning the game, obviously. But yeah, the main thing, the main gameplay loop is hunting these convoys. This is just submarines, so we don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to tell my submarines over here in the local area to attack, and they will go and attack, hopefully catch up with that convoy that has 12 cargo ships. And I just love it that, you know, every sort of combat you do affects the war effort. And, like, there's barely any games that cover this period of World War II where, you know, the Atlantic, you know, battles, you know, with the submarines and the convoys, you know. This game makes it exciting. But there's a lot of jank. There's a lot of jank in terms of the UI. I don't think the UI is that great. We'll speed up the game here. As you can see, it's all real time. A bit laggy though. Looks like we lost sight of the enemy there. So yeah, there's some recon involved. You can send out planes to look for convoys, but I have a lot of my U-boats are set on patrol. So you can see here on the icons there, just to search for enemy convoys coming in through this sort of choke point here. Oh, we got enemy raid coming in. This is the air combat I was talking about. Unfortunately, I don't think we get to see the combat. It's sort of like the grand strategy layer. It's just a recon plane checking us out and the air guns attacking it. So yeah, it's a bit arcadey in that sense where, like, you know, you get to see the combat on the map instead of tactically, but I'm fine with that. You know, I like the sort of mix. I'm just trying to get a tactical battle here though, where I can show off sort of the combat when you actually get to it. Here we go. Enemy fleet spotted. This might be a nice juicy target. Oh no, it's just fucking submarines. You can't really attack enemy submarines with other submarines. I'm pretty sure. I don't really want to bother with them. We'll try and spread out a bit. There's a lot of control. You have a lot of control over. You control everything basically. It's a good thing and bad thing, I think, because, you know, there's a lot of moving parts in this game, and I love that. But just be aware, if you're getting this game, be aware for like you gotta have a lot of micro skills, you know. Now I'm gonna try and set a patrol. I like to do like boxes. Oh, why is it? See, that's what I mean. It's a bit janky how you set patrols. I have to shift click, and it's not doing it right now. Just kind of like, come on. I don't know why it's not doing it. I'm pressing shift. What the fuck? Very strange. Oh, that's good enough. Yeah, setting patrols is a bit janky. Just, yeah, I feel like the reason why this game has a bit of mixed reviews is, you know, the controls and the UI. That's the main thing. And also the graphics might be a bit simple. Not simple, but like just a bit more simplified. And again, that's not a problem. All right, we spotted some enemy vessels in the English Channel. Hopefully it's a battleship. Because a battleship would be really nice to take out. Oh, it's a destroyer. We want to run away from that. We don't want to go fighting destroyers. That's not good for submarine warfare. Wait, where are they? And we got our patrols going, trying to cover as much ground as possible. We'll see. But, you know, there's so many good things in this game that I can overlook the little problems. As you can see here, I can build all sorts of ships. I can even build the Bismarck battleship, the famous one. Hopefully I won't have a repeat of that historical event. But yeah, you can see that, you know, the more higher up you go in your cruisers and battleships, the more expensive it is to build. Actually, it's not that expensive to build a battleship right now. So it might be worth, because battleships are really tanky. Very vulnerable to submarines though, very vulnerable. And submarines are extremely cheap. Really cheap. Even the most expensive one. And they're really fast to build. So you're really and you really have this incentive to build submarines. So I'll build like 4 of them because that's like the max I can build in a shipyard. So yeah, you have this whole strategic layer, which I love. Without a strategic layer, like tactical games like this, they sort of lose their appeal for me. Oh, we saw another fleet. I don't know where this one is. What was that? Oh, see, I mean, I misclicked and I lost where it is. Yeah, without the alerts, I would have trouble. Here we go. So I'm going to show you some combat. We got 1 submarine going against a ton of cargo ships and 1 sloop or destroyer. So you can also auto resolve it, which I find is really nice because you might not want to fight all the battles, but you do in this game because every ship matters. Killing ships is the biggest goal of this game.
We have smooth seas.
Oh, bro, I should turn up that voice acting. That voice acting, bro, is so weird. Alright, so I'm going to face my submarine and wait for that convoy to come. If I can tell what direction they're coming. I think it's going... that triangle? Yeah, they're facing... I don't know actually where... This is another problem. Is that I can't really tell which way they're facing. I'm going to assume it's this way. They're coming this way. So I'll place it around here. I assume this is the destroyer. But yeah, it's a clear day, so we gotta be a bit more careful. You can see it's nighttime. Turn down the volume a bit, jeez. Wow. And yeah, we're submerged here. So there's this whole combat layer, there's weather. I'm just playing a submarine right now. I can manually control the submarine if I want, which I probably will do. And see if we can destroy some cargo ships and affect the war economy here. Ideally, I would probably send out more of these subs instead of just 1, but 1 sub can do a lot of damage. And we'll speed up the game here. Now, who we want to target? I don't like manually, you can manually launch the torpedoes, but I'm not that sort of inclined to do that. We'll go off this oil tanker and click attack. And hopefully we get a shot off here. We're coming out at a bit of angle actually. Also the brightness needs tweaking, as you can see there. A nice oil tanker. The graphics are pretty decent as well. Like not too detailed, but nice enough. So let's see if we can do some damage here. And if we run out of torpedoes, we just run. Okay, we got sonar, so there's a sonar mechanic in the game. I don't think they'll detect us, or maybe they are. I think it's actually coming after us. Yeah, it is. Oh boy. They already know we're here, bro. Let's try and get a shot off where that destroyer comes on us. Come on, bro. Fire. I think we have to get closer. We'll attack this one. There we go. Torpedoes away. Very dark, which will help us. That's not the one I targeted, but good enough. That should hit something. There we go. That should hit that one. As you can see, the sub combat isn't like too realistic. Like it's. I missed the target. Fuck. You damn missed it. You fucking missed it, bro. Come on, this one will hit. Yeah. Yeah. Now we'll go the after one. The other one. Alright, we're reloading. We've got to get out of here. Holy shit, bro. It is going up in flames. You see what I mean? Like, if I click, that's a move order. So that's the annoying part of the games that needs work, is that, you know, the controls are just weird. Like, I just want to simply click on and look at it, and then, but instead, the game thought I was giving a move order. So that's one element I don't like. But, you know, it's just a flaw. A flaw I'm willing to overlook. But I think we've killed this one. It's on fire. With so many cargo ships. We're trying to reload our torpedoes right now. We can fire the back ones if we can. I'm going to see if we can just turn around and shoot them. Shoot out a torpedo from the arse. Come on. Come on. There we go. That should be a nice hit. Yeah. Yeah, using submarines in this game is so satisfying because every ship you kill is just like adds to the, you know, war economy. Wow, look at that. You got hit. The nighttime effects are really nice. Oh shit, man, look at this. And yeah, it's not only submarine combat, like we could have surface engagements, but I haven't shown you that element yet. We'll see if I can get a surface engagement with some battleships. We're doing pretty well here with the submarine. I think submarines are too... Whoa, it went up. Whoa, that must be going down. That must be going down. We're wrecking havoc here. Maybe I should surface and hit him up with the gun. I don't know. There's one destroyer in the area. They haven't even found me yet. Alright. Slow down. We're going to try and hit this one too. We sunk one. He's going down to the bottom. Nice. One less ship to Britain. We'll hit this one. If we reload. We still got torpedoes. We're just reloading. And yeah, I'm going to manually control this a bit. Come on. I could surface, but I think there's a bloody destroyer behind me right now. Come on, come on. Yeah, the game gives you a lot of fine control with the ship, so you can manually control every ship if you want to. Which in this purpose, where I'm dealing with lone wolf stuff, I'm definitely going to do. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Reload, reload, reload. Takes ages to reload, which makes sense. Let's see if we can catch up. Got plenty of oxygen, so there's like batteries. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. We're going down. Oh no. Oh my god. I think we're gonna lose a submarine. We did some damage though. We did some damage. Come on. Alright, we survived. We survived. So you got your submarine mechanics where you go to, you know, the low levels or depths. So I survived that depth charge attack. So the AI is pretty decent in finding your submarines, but I was lucky there. Come on. I got some torpedoes ready. I still got a couple. We just got to get to periscope level. Speeding up the game because we went pretty low. Okay, slow down the game. Where are we? It's so dark, bro. Which is good for me. We're still not in periscope level yet. Okay, where's the enemy? Oh, it's still above us. Alright, shoot that one. Shoot it. Ah, damn it. Abandoned ship. There we go. It got us. Damn it. And it gives you like a little cutscene of your sunken ship. I lost. I fucking lost. But I killed one ship. That's good enough, I think. Nah, we should have done better. But that's the combat. Very exciting. It definitely like gets more complicated as you use more U-boats and patrols. But I think sort of the lone wolf strategy, it does work. Because you know you want lone wolf U-boats to like cover large areas. Because if you like start merging U-boats like I've done here a little bit, you know you won't cover as much like water, you know, because you got to find the convoys. And let's see if I can get a surface engagement. So I got like a couple of ships where I don't think I'll be able to find some surface fleets right now, but I can show you a scenario. I think this is the Bismarck scenario, so there are scenarios you can play. I do like this little graphic. This tells you the background context. So this is the Bismarck, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, this is the British. As you can see, you know, you can play battleships. You know, not just subs. And let's see if we can have a little fight here. So we got 2 battleships against another 2 battleships, I'm pretty sure. May not return. So we're actually caught unaware. So this is like an ambush. Clash of Giants. Oh, it's nighttime. It's always nighttime, bro. Yeah, I do like the battleships in this game. So we'll see if we can defeat the British here. And you know, there's like this squadron system where you can assign custom squadrons. And I'll probably set a waypoint to move in sort of a column. I think we're in column formation, yeah. Column formation, best formation. But yeah, I don't have much to command here, just a couple of battleships. I just want to show off the surface combat as well. Which is, you know, it does feel nice to play. But we got to find the enemy first. Speed up time. And you know, you also have destroyers, but we don't have any escorts right now. Okay, we've spotted the enemy on the edge of our radar. Oh, we already got hit. We already got hit. Oh, bro. We already got hit from like far range, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, the sound effects are like decent, but like not, you know, super like, you know, realistic, I suppose, but still it looks nice. You know, there's, you know, damage, you know, you can damage subsystems. You have, you know, I mean, you can manually control like the firing of the weapons, but I personally don't like doing that. You can see here's a battle cruiser. I can't see it yet, so we're just blind firing right now. We'll try and close the distance because it is a battle cruiser. Oh, I got hit. Yeah, we're already taking some damage, only a little bit. And you know, as I said before, there's all these subsystems. So we have AA, we have aircraft, we got air crew, we got bridge, we got engineering, we got engines, fuel system, medical, rudder. So there's some simulation going on here, which is nice. Come on. Speed up time a little bit. See if we can get this battle cruiser. And I'm wondering if like angling works in this game. I have to look through the manual or the guide. Is there any point in me angling my ship? A little bit. Probably, because I just got hit then. Let's see if angling helps. Makes me a small target. Again, surface engagements, very dangerous. It can turn out well or it can turn out poorly. No, we're getting fucking mauled right now. Is that other ship firing? Oh, now it's firing. I don't know why it wasn't firing before. Oh, I didn't have it on fire at will. That makes sense. Stupid me. Come on, boys. I love the camera shake. Can we see the target yet? No, we still can't see it. Come on. We can take it. I do love the manual control. It does, you know, help you, you know, fix certain problems with maneuvering. But yeah, trying to close the distance. Here we go. The HMS Renown. And it's by itself. I think we've damaged it because it's just still. It's oh, I think we killed it. You see going down under, and we won. We won. Easy win. So yeah, that's sort of the surface combat. Again, it's not like super simulated, you know, combat. Like not as much as like what's it called, War at the Sea or whatever. But you know, it's satisfying to play. And when you get those big giant surface engagements, it's really fun. And you also have the single fleet campaign, which is the big giant fleets going against each other. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just like a quick sort of breakdown of this game. If you want me to play this game in its full, like in a campaign sort of way, please leave a comment saying you want me to play this game. And yeah, please make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, check out the game. It's a bit pricey, I will admit. Very pricey, around $50 Australian, but there's a lot of meat in this game. The reviews are a bit unfair to it because yes, there are some quirks to it, but I feel like the cohesive, you know, layers of tactical and, you know, strategic, they're working pretty well in this game. And yeah, I'll see you guys later in the next video. Yeah, bye.